Yeah. The Vegas Golden Knights lose 3-2 against the Carolina Hurricanes. And it was not a good, it was a good game. Vegas had a lot of fight in this one. This is, out of the losses that they've had, this is the one that they've been the most actively engaged in. And really, like the deciding goal in a game against two really contending teams, right, between Vegas and Carolina. Carolina's a good team, was an own goal from Noah Hanifin, who was by far the worst player on the ice tonight, according to this stat card, which tracks a bunch of different things. Basically, the farther right you go, for layman's terms, is like a good game. And then, or how much you contributed, both offensive, defensive, special teams, all that jazz. And then the more further to the left you go, the more, like, the worse you were, the more you contributed towards the other team's success, right? Noah Hanifin gave them a goal, like, flat out. Like, so yeah, he contributed to their success. Although, I probably contributed to Carolina's success tonight, because a couple of games ago, I had said in the comments about how, you know, I have two flamingos, right? And I needed to buy a new one because the base for this one broke. And I just, the flamingo that I got was a different one. And so I'm gonna change it now, just, you know, for the hockey gods or whatever. So that because I said I would change it for the next win to show that I still had it and I still used it. Then I didn't for their next win, which was last game against Minnesota, and they haven't won. They've lost 4 of the last 5. So just for it's all pink, this one, compared to the one that has like the beak and the feet. So just to show, they lost, but like it's the all pink. So thank you. Like we're good. We're good. I didn't forget. We can win tomorrow now. Yeah, yay! In reality, it's unfortunate because Jordan Staal for the Carolina Hurricanes, unbelievable player. He is 37 now. He had a hat trick like a week ago, and he somehow shuts down Eichel and Stone. Great. Like the Vegas Golden Knights need their other lines to step up when their top line is able to get shut down, especially if we want to succeed in the playoffs. Especially if we want to, you know, listen, there's a part of my brain that's like, okay, they're in a slump right now in January, which is the time to go into a slump, right? So that way you can get it over with and then you can go on with the rest of the season and have that tenacity that can consistently go into the playoffs, right? That's what you want. And by having this slump, we can be avoiding the President's Trophy, right? And the President's Trophy curse. Man, it's frustrating. We've lost 4 of 5, and 3 of them were against non-playoff teams. And tomorrow we're facing another non-playoff team in Chicago, which, that's just so much fun. On the second half of a back-to-back, right? And this game was on NHL Network, so it was hard to even view this game. But, you know, it is what it is. Kolzar had a penalty shot, and he did not score on it. To start the game, this was a good game. Carolina outplayed us at points. Like, they were just running the show, and Vegas was holding on for dear life several times throughout this game. But we scored first. Tomas Hertl. Yeah, so much fun when he scores, right? And it was a beautiful play, too. Victor Olofsson picks off a pass in the neutral zone, passes it up to Hertl, who skates in, drops it off for Petro, who's the trailer, right? And they're on the left side of the boards. And Petro tries to feather a pass to Hertl. It hit a stick, it got to Hertl, and he backhand roofs it over Pyotr Kochetkov to make it a 1-0 game. And that's such a pretty goal. From Tomas Hertl. The hands, just fantastic. I'm not being sarcastic in case that came across as sarcastic, because it was an awesome goal, but we lost this game, so it's a little bit more frustrating, right? Because Vegas needs to be winning games. You can't win every game, and I know that, but like, man. For Carolina, puck ringers around on the point, Slavin takes a shot, and it's blocked, but it gets out to Martinook anyway, and then he tries to shovel it towards the net, and it gets towards the net, but not in a great place for anyone except for Seth Jarvis, who, former Portland Winterhawk. I really like this player. Seth Jarvis is one heck of a player. I am really, man, thrilled. He's really good, and he scores based on the puck just managing to plop out in front of him, buries it past Hill, tie game 1-1. Listen, the first part of the game, Vegas was out shooting Carolina. Sure, 100%, give that to them. But like, I don't know. Maybe it's because it was only a 1-goal lead. It never felt like Vegas was dominating the game, right? And then especially after they scored that goal, like the turns just tabled, right? And the Carolina quickly just built all this pressure, all this momentum, and into the third, they still carried that, and 45 seconds into the period, they score. This is the Noah Hanifin own goal. Seriously, like my first words were, oh no, Hanifin. Cheesy, I know, but that's literally what my first words were. Because Jackson Blake streams it. It's an odd man rush the other way because Vegas had a couple of chances, and not really chances, but like they had the puck. They all like pushed in towards the goalie, and then Svechnikov turns it the other way, passes it over to Blake, passes it through. Noah Hanifin tips it past Hill between his 5-hole, I think, to make it a 2-1 Carolina lead. It was a really like good tip-in goal from Noah Hanifin, just not for the team that he plays for. And after that, that's one of those moments where Vegas was just holding on for dear life, and they could not get possession or chances, and Carolina was stuffing them in the neutral zone. They kept generating offensive zone pressure and chances, and they really like roared the shot counter back up to where Vegas's was at. And not good when you're down by a goal and need to score. But so there, Vegas again has pressure in towards the goal. Noah Hanifin playing up like he was the closest to the puck, but you're a defenseman. Your instincts should be, I know you're down a goal and you need to score, but your instinct should be to creep back a little bit, and it didn't happen. Jordan Martinook lifts, air mails the puck. It goes high into the sky, plops down at center ice, and the Canes have another odd man rush the other way. Jordan Staal with Seth Jarvis again. Wires it past Hill's glove. He tried to 2-pad stack and glove it. Didn't work. It's in the back of the net. It's 3-1 Carolina with like 14 minutes left to go in the game. And at that point, I was like, yeah, no, like Vegas, they unless we're really asking Pavel Dorofeyev to score another freaking hat trick in a game. Just frustration for sure. And we do get one. We got one. We got a goal. Vegas Golden Knights on the power play, which Shea Theodore on the quarterback position at basically the blue line wires it past Kochetkov, which had Stone screening him in front after he played catch and pass with Eichel and Dorofeyev on the two like the you know what I'm talking about. That felt good. That felt good. It brought life back into Vegas, and they kept pressuring, kept trying, kept pushing, but they could not get another one past Kochetkov. And Carolina played solid defense, and that's just exactly what they needed. Jordan Staal shutting down our top line is what it is. Vegas loses, and I really don't want to talk anymore about this game, just because it's a slump for sure. And I'm probably going to title this "Oh No" in parentheses because of the own goal. But like in general, I feel like the trend right now is Vegas can't buy a freaking goal that isn't Pavel Dorofeyev or a power play goal. We need to be scoring more 5-on-5. We need to be able to generate more chances 5-on-5 that actually find the back of the net and not just spray and pray, you know? And so tomorrow against the Chicago Blackhawks, who again, bottom of the league, we should be beating them. We should be beating them. Really gotta make sure we're doing good. Alexander Holtz was a healthy scratch tonight in favor of Cole Schwindt. And I don't disagree with that decision. Holtz probably comes back in tomorrow, we'll see. But no, yeah, I'm done with Vegas. Instead, let's go Penguins. Yeah, let me get the jersey. Pittsburgh Penguins win 5-2, I think was the final score. I don't know, I wasn't paying. All I know is that there was a goalie goal. Alex Nedeljkovic scores a fantastic empty net goal to seal the deal for the Penguins, and he got an assist tonight, which is the first time in NHL history that a goalie has recorded a goal and an assist in the same game. So congrats, Penguins. You know, I love goalies, and I'm gonna praise this, and that made me happy tonight. So that's more than I can say about the game that happened behind me. Yeah, and that's gonna be it for Game 45's Nightly Review. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night.